Welcome back to EA Sports, everyone. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski, and for me, it's like coming home, where it all began for me, in the nation's capital in Ottawa. The Bruins will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Rocked into the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Ottawa's got a hold of it against the wall. And that'll free up the puck. Hammers the one-timer. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it on the outside of the post.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounce and you just misses. That one goes off the pipe. You got to wonder if you get the opening goal. The momentum's all in your favor.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The Senators are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
Well, he's not going to like the call, but I think it's a good boarding call here, James. There's a lot of force along the boards.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
Oh, no score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
Big time stop there.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
What save! Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Lindholm's timing has been a little bit off in terms of his offensive skill set. You know, just a little bit too late, a little bit too early, a reason why he's on this pointless streak now. I figure he'll get it together here, James. He just needs one to go in to reset the temperature.
Uses the force on that hit. Moves around along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Lindholm. Grabs the puck in the corner. That's turned away with the pad by Omar. Shuts him down. Back to the point it goes. Unstoppable.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Takes the feed from the left side. There's a firm collision. Oh, what a save in front. Trying to clear. The Senators get their man back out of the box.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. And he loses control of the puck. Shot! Big stop right there. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We're still scoreless. The Bruins win the draw. Quick shot! Stops him cold! Pass to Perron. Went for the dirty tangle and it goes sideways. Oh, look at this. Sends it out front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he coughs it up with the pass. Ottawa's got the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. Shot. Makes a save.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Lindholm's crossed the line and gained the zone. Here's a shot. Omar's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
The emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Kiki's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Picked off by Batherson. Tiptoes around the poke check. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And now he moves it to Kiki. He got all that hit. Wholesale changes coming up as they send it in. Through center along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Kachuk. Fires it on net. Stones him with the blocker. Saka's got it along the boards. Makes a move in front. Tremendous stop by Omar. Martin Palov's moving the puck through his own zone. Puts it in deep. Boston's got possession of the puck. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. McDermott's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call.
Boston's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he gets in front of that one.
College and Flamingo there. And if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Trying to get it out of the zone here. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And the clearing attempt is denied as it's blocked.
Oh, I've done that many a times, James, and all you can hope is that it doesn't wind up in the back of your net.
Esteban's got it against the boards. Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Dishes it off. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Gives him a jolt with that hit.
McDermott's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Ottawa's PK unit comes up clutch. And he's got that one.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Boston's got the puck. Moves the puck over to Husnutinov. Dumps it in. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Oh, these home fans have had enough. Been wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Boston's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays can be so finicky, and you have to adjust on the fly when it isn't working. Read the ice that's given, and you can't get cute when it isn't working. You got to find a way to get it to the net. What better opportunity than getting traffic there as well?
Boston's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Senators have possession shorthanded. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the job done. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. The Senators, penalty killers, start this period out on the ice, and they're off to a good start with possession. Boston's gained possession along the boards, and he gives it over to Saka. Broken up at center by Eller. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. And he sends it across to Arvidsson. And he takes the pass. Boston's power play expires. Both sides back to even strength here. And we are still tied.
Well, there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
Boston's moving it into the offensive end. Fires it. Too much traffic in the lane. Broken up by Heller. Here's a shot. Scores! Boston's drawn first blood as they get the first goal, but it took a while, Cheryl.
It took a while, and not for a lack of effort or scoring opportunities, but they didn't get frustrated. They stuck with the game plan, so they just need to continue to do what they've been doing, and if they can execute, they're going to get a lot more.
Good use of the body on the play. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Takes himself free. And a great save! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Swayman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Boston's taking possession in their own end. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Here they are on the attack. And cut from the net. Scores! On the rebound! Puts it home!
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out. It winds up in the back of the net.
The Senators win the face-off at center. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. The Bruins will play from the offensive zone. S5's got the puck. Levels him with the hit. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puts it on net. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Along the right wall, heading into the offensive end. Quatro's got control of the puck in the corner. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Cousins. Lays the body into that play. And that's broken up. Moves it to Chanot. The Senators have it now. Moves the puck up to Cousins. And he connects with the long bomb.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Absolutely rocks them on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. Well, another sellout, no surprise here in this building as this franchise just seems to be clicking all the right buttons here these days.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play in front of a sold-out building consecutively, isn't it? And guess what? It is earned, right? You got to play well. You got to be a team that is exciting to watch. Let's face it, James, if you ain't winning games, the crowd isn't as full.
Moves the puck. Ottawa's looking to break out. Here we go. And a rush here. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. Lays into the body. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a tie game. Kiki's won the draw here in their own zone. Dishes it to Arvidsson. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. Well, you can't do that or you're going to find your way marching over to the box.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Kachuk's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Passes it over. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes a shot. Denied by Omar. Trying to get it out. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Quick feed to Saka. Sends a pass over. Passes it in front. And that's stopped. Nice defensive robbery on that. Gets it out of his own end. One last rush here on this power play. And now he angles it across to Kiki. Ottawa's got it in the neutral zone. Shakes loose. And now it's stopped.
Cousins is back after rehabbing his injury, and man, he looks fresh out there. Sometimes you can be tentative, but he's playing playing with a ton of urgency. Look at that shot on net.
Makes the save.
Swayman's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. Boston's won the faceoff.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession of that clean win. And with a tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Denies him with a slapper.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Ottawa's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. There we go. They're dropping the gloves.
Oh, this is a tone setter, isn't it? The emotions are at a heated, and they're ready to go.
And ring the bell. It's over.
Well, that was just a perfectly executed final punch, James. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes the road team all the way.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming faceoff. There he is from the slot. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. The setters will glide into the dive. Minton's, well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen. Both of the benches are elevated standing up as this one's going on.
And boom goes the dynamite after that one. Wow.
Oh, yeah, and he drops, right? And this can happen. Anytime you drop the gloves, there's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Well, he's on the losing end of it.
Yep.
James, there can be so many consequences to fighting, and this is the danger, and you can just see him struggling to get up.
And after that tip, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Ottawa's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. It's go time. And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. The Senators cheering on their player as he goes toe-to-toe in this fight. He's the winner in this one, and it's going to create a lot of adrenaline within this whole building.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
Amadio's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. On-man rush! And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. With possession along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender. The Bruins have it against the wall.
Swayman's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
The Senators looking against the half wall. And makes the save.
Well, I always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. The Senators have it from their own end.
I'm going to guess that he's going to look to drive the net and shoot the puck, given that he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Gets the puck in deep. Quick pass to Hustertinov. Dropped him in the open ice. The Senators gain control of the puck. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sweden. What a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Boston's got the puck. Passes it over to Jokiharju. Shakes off the coverage. Look at that hit. Let's get physical. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. And he stakes that one with the glove. The Senators will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. The Bruins gain possession. The Senators going to work on offense. Big time stop there. And the puck skips away after that move. Cousins walks the line. Comes up with the stop. And that's knocked away by Giroux. Tees it up from the point.
I love this poke check by the defender, and this isn't easy. You know, the pace of play and the speed coming down on you, you have to make sure that that timing is correct, because if you miss, they're by, and you look pretty silly.
Feeds the puck over to Giroux. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. That's a solid check on the play. Now a quick pass to Perron. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Dumps it in. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Tkachuk. The Senators played along the boards. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. New York's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Arvidsson. Here we go, on-man rush. Here's a chance. Denies him.
Swayman's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
A critical draw here. Has won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Moves it over to Pasternak. And he sidesteps the pick there. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Shot! Close save, and he made... It looks simple.
Hallmark's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
We got a timeout on the ice. This is going to allow everyone to catch their breath here. In the final moments of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Senators win that offensive zone faceoff. His reflexes on display tonight. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. Sends the pass over. The Bruins take it along the wall. Tkachuk's got it in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Taken by Tkachuk. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. There's a violent collision. Receives the pass. Robertson's into the offensive zone now on the attack.
on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Solid hit on the play. And he lowers the boom there. Here's a shot off the post.
The Senators bring another one off the post. So frustrating, James, in a tie game where they have the opportunity to go ahead. Listen, the goaltender's going to tell you they're in good position. They're forcing that wide shot.
This has been a barn burner tonight as the horn sounds, and we are going to overtime. If you thought this was dramatic, you ain't seen nothing yet. Stay with us. Tension, anticipation, it's all happening. It's overtime, and it's underway. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
That collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Slides the puck across to Pasternak. And he shuts the door on that.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Penalty coming up here. The Senators are getting called for boarding on the play.
As you head into overtime, you know that you're tired, you're vulnerable, and a penalty is taken. The coach is just yelling at the official there, saying, how can you call that at this time of the game?
Hammers the shot. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Olmark? The Senators are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
The official calls a penalty in overtime, and power play opportunity here to finish it off and win the game.
Well, something was said they didn't like.
Yeah, running their mouths, and now they're fighting, and you got to figure something was said that they didn't like.
And I think you can throw in the towel on that one.
Now we know who the clear winner in this fight is. Tony James, he's lying on the ground, and he's finding it tough to get up. Played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
The Senators cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a collision with some authority. Sends the pass down low. Here's a short pass to Husnutinov. It does it again. Less than 60 seconds to play here in OT. From the right side and up the middle. Shot for the win. Stars, the overtime winner, and will put this one to bed. Finish tonight. Wow.